guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't seen my part 1 haul video of Laura Geller products that I picked up at Ulta, this is the second part of the video that goes along with it. I'm just going to show you the application of most of the products that I got from my recent trip to Ulta. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by taking a toner, and this is something I've been enjoying lately. It's from, it's just coconut water, and it's just a regular facial toner, and I actually got this from a grocery store called Erewhon, which they sell whole foods and just healthier stuff. Of course, it's a little bit more expensive, but the skincare section is amazing. I should do a haul for you guys. So I'm gonna spray this on. And then I'm gonna take my sunscreen. You can take the one that you like, of course, if you're following along, but this is not really a follow along video, so I'm just gonna take mine. This is Josie Maran. I told you I've been using this brand a lot. It has SPF 47. This stuff is really awesome that it's SPF 47, but it's a little bit too thick, so it doesn't blend onto the skin quite as easily as some of my other sunscreen. I think this is because it's more concentrated sunscreen. Some of the other ones are just like moisturizer. So yeah, so this is the prepping of my skin before I start using the Laura Geller products. Now, I have 2 spackle products, which are primers that I ended up buying, and I have bronze, and then this other one is called Ethereal, which I called Ethereal on the video. So my bad, but it's Ethereal. So if you want to give yourself a bronze glow, I am going to take this one because this is the one that I used yesterday. So again, this is tinted under makeup primer, and this is a bronze. It's very, very subtle, guys. I think it gives you a little bit of bronziness, but it just glides onto the face. Like, it just glides, you know, it doesn't, it's really easy to blend. What I feel like it does is just evens out the top layer of the skin. This is the Baked and Balanced foundation in medium, and as I talked about in the video, this is a product that started out as a cream and they baked it into this powder format. So you can see it's kind of like a marble. You also see a little bit of foiling going on at the top, actually, from the few times that I've been using this product, which is kind of sucks, because once you start to see that foil effect going on, it starts to you can't really pick up any more product, and I think this is from the oiliness of my brushes, actually. I wonder why that did that. I think it is because of the oil, so I'm gonna have to like scrape that with like a clean spoolie. Just go over the top layer like this. Okay, I'm using a brush from IT Cosmetics. This one is angled. It's a little bit more dense. What I figured out also, guys, is that you don't want to use anything like really, really fluffy like this. You want to grab a brush that's pretty dense so you can really buff that into the skin. So here I have the application process, or the application of the baked foundation in the color medium. And once I was able to scratch over that top layer of foiled product, which has started to foil once again, I was able to get really nice, decent amount of coverage on my face. Not enough to where I was able to cover up even my very, very subtle sunspots, but it did take away a little bit of the redness. It evened out my complexion overall. And this is a product that I think is great for just everyday basis, but the fact that it foiled over was kind of like, I don't want to be scratching it, which honestly though, to me is not a big factor because I could just do that. But yeah, that's the foundation. Now for the product that I think is the my number one favorite from everything that I picked up. It's actually the concealer. This is the reason why I wanted to go purchase any Laura Geller products, is because I saw her display this on TV on the QVC network, and I was like, wow, I saw the difference, and it just really brightened up the face. So this one is a baked highlighter in French vanilla. It's a little pot like this, and then I have the awesome brush that I have been really enjoying using these two together. This is just a sponge applicator brush, but a more high quality version. So all I do is just take the big side, because it has the smaller side too. You just take it and you pick up some product like this. Sorry I keep looking this way, I just want to make sure that I am still recording. And all I'm going to do, guys, and I want to show you the difference. You just start to pat this right underneath the eyes. And it instantly just brightens up this area. Do you guys see the difference? So all you do is pat this and it doesn't settle onto the lines at all. And it does have a little bit of a luminosity to it, but overall I feel like this is more matte than anything, that it doesn't take away from, it's not overly shimmery. So I also like to take the smaller side and then just pat some and just take some underneath your eyebrow. Very, very natural look is what this gives you. All of these products, I think this is more for the woman who doesn't want to look like they're wearing makeup and they just want to enhance what they already have. And then you can also take some on the Cupid's bow. I was going to conceal this, but I'm going to leave that alone because that's just what I have to deal with today. Now, the next thing that I'm going to move on to, guys, is another one that I think you guys are going to enjoy. This is the Color and Contour Trio. And this is actually the bronzer, this is the highlight, and then this is the color, the blush, and it's beautiful. Like, these are beautiful. So I'm gonna take this fluffy blush brush and just pick up some of this bronzer. I'm just gonna concentrate this more in like a big C instead of a 3. So now I'm taking a different brush and adding the blush. The blush is beautiful. This gives your face a very flushed and natural look. So pat off the excess on your hand and just add this to the apples of your cheeks and then blend it upward. The blush itself has this gorgeous luminous highlight built into it, baked into it, and it gives you a gorgeous highlight in itself. So now I'm gonna move on to the eyes and then the lips, and I'm pretty much done, guys. Sorry this is taking a little bit too long, but this is the I Do, and the color is called Copper Penny. I also really enjoyed, guys, this color, which is called Rose Gold. It's beautiful, but today I am going to use this one. Just be very careful with the tip because the other one broke off very easily. What I love about this is that it doesn't budge. It stays on all day. It doesn't crease. None of that. So just add some on your lower lash line too if you're going to use this product, because you want to round off the eye. You don't just want to have like this weird shiny lid and then you know, it looks unfinished. So there we have the eyes. And now I'm going to use the mascara, which I wasn't really raving about in the beginning of the video, and I told you guys this is not the reason why I went shopping for any Laura Geller products, because I already have my mascaras that I love. But then I finished watching the entire segment and they showed the before and after of this model rocking this mascara, and her lashes were like all the way up here. So then I went ahead and I tried it out, and I was really impressed. So here I am, and here I go. So here we have one coat, and I'm gonna let this dry out a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a second coat. But before I do that, I am going to just give my eyebrows a little bit of a tint because I didn't fill them in, and I think that with this look I don't want to overdo it and frame my eyebrows because that's very unnatural. So I'm taking my Gimme Brow by Benefit, and this is in the color light medium. Has this tiny little brush here, and I'm just going to brush some of this product onto my brows. Very natural looking, guys. This is what I do when I do like my everyday face. I don't do the big thick brow, and I don't prefer it actually. I prefer this, just my regular brow, but just combed, a little bit of color. And then I'm gonna do the lips. The lip color that I have here is actually not my favorite. I feel like it doesn't really go with my skin tone, and the color is called Ginger. Sorry, I don't know what that was. But I'm gonna use it for the purpose that this is the only lip gloss that I have, but it just really doesn't go with me. If you guys don't mind, I would totally love to give this to you guys, but I'm totally using it. If you don't mind, if not, then my sisters can take it, but let me know. And then I'm gonna do my last final coat of mascara. What I'm noticing with this mascara is that it's giving me length overall. Not a lot of thickness. I think that's good though when it comes to this, because you don't want thick spidery lashes, you know? Well, I do actually like that. I finished it off and I wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on some of the products that I used. Now, this is the probably third time that I'm doing this complete makeup look, third or fourth, using all the exact same routine that I just showed you. And what I noticed throughout the day is that my face kind of looked a little too oily, and I couldn't really control it with oil blotting products, because it wasn't that it's oily, it was just I feel overly shiny because all of the products have some sort of shimmer and you're putting them all over your face. So I added a lot of shimmer, which gives you luminosity and a glow, but for my likings, at the end of the day, I only like to have shimmer in certain parts of my face, which is the cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, like here by the eyebrows. But overall, it's a beautiful natural look. I think this makeup line is really refreshing. It still shows some of the imperfections, you know, it's just more natural looking everyday makeup, I think, and I'm really happy with it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you found this video helpful, even if it was really long. Please make sure to subscribe to my beauty channel. You can click on this little box here, and I will see you guys on my next one, and take care, have a beautiful day, and I love you. Bye.